Hello everybody and welcome to the reading. I'm going to check the sound real quick to make sure you guys are on with me. Yes, you are on with me. Welcome to the reading. I hope everyone's doing really well. This reading is depicting a lot of the energies that are moving forward right now in the divine feminine and divine masculine union of the twin flames. The first card we got going on, which is the one I really want to talk about, which is rooting the whole reading, is, again, this card that came up at the crowning before, which is the Eternal Lovers Coming Home card. And this is from the Pamela Colman Smith deck, the borderless version. Originally, the last time we did the reading on the full moon, it was up here. So a few days later now, it's down here. And that's actually being, above that, it is being crowned by the Knight of Cups. So we have this amazing energy of the divine masculine coming home to offer the cup. However, energetically interesting enough, as we have this rooting the whole thing, like union is about to happen. It's so high. There's so much going on. It is a Mercury retrograde, but there's so much dynamic energy of like flow, movement, and like there's kind of like this chess game being played at the moment. At the same time, it's like everything is coming together. Like everything is coming together, which is why I thought, okay, we're going to do a full reading of seeing the whole picture. And this is the whole picture right in front of you. So the whole picture right in front of you is this game map. It's like the map for some reason wasn't there today, but the other day it was there. That's a symbol of mine. And it's like, okay, like it's right in front of us. The union is about to like go blossoming, blooming. If you had separation going on, it's about to come to a close and coming together in divine union. If you are finding a new layer out of your union and another magical essence of your union, this is also taking place right now. And this is why I'm going to be offering the 88 special for those that want 30-minute video readings. I'm offering those. You can contact me at Dimension of Love on Facebook. You can PM me there and we'll get you set up for one of those. So what I'm trying to say is there's this big picture right in front of us, right? It's like we have all the puzzle pieces, we have the cup, we literally almost have like the divine masculine like entering the door pretty much. We have the cup being offered, and we have the cup right here. And what's crowning the reading, interesting enough, is it's the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is what crowns the reading. What roots the reading is the coming home of the eternal lovers. And what is it, the matter of the heart is the heart. The heart chakra is actually in the middle of the reading, which is actually the back of the cards, the emerald heart, which is also a tattoo of mine, and a vein shape of mine on my left hand. Why I'm telling you this is because it's very important that you know I am a channel of divine twin union within the heart chakra. I know the journey of the heart chakra. I've activated the heart chakra of the world many times, and it's been part of my union to walk around it and then activate it into holy union and then come out of it in a really interesting, windy road way. But it's the heart of the matter. The heart chakra is the heart of the matter, which is the cup is literally right above it. The Ace of Cups, the Holy Grail. Okay, and then we have the Two of Wands. This is what's like uniting the union right now. We're just talking about that first. What's uniting the union is the bigger picture of looking at the 11 gateway, which we're still in. The 11-11-18 gateway. We're still in that energy as we are still in November. And we're looking at literally this, the world is like our oyster. We can create anything we want to. The world is in our hands, and that's literally the heart, and the union is within us. It's like we show the direction of where we're going in our union. This is about mission, and this is about union at the same time. It's also about coming home. It's about receiving love. It's about everything right now. It's literally about everything coming together, and we have all the puzzle pieces. And what the interesting dynamic is that the masculine is feeling this energy of needing to be very much in the physicality, because we have the root chakra above that kind of like is the main picture of what he's looking at. But the heart is what unites the union. And you might be feeling a lot of this Kundalini activation and past life remembrance and a lot of dreams coming through, people from your past, even past lives coming up. It's kind of like it's all a part of the puzzle pieces and the picture and the waters of love. It's like that channel of love, which has been my union, my dream since I was 14, knowing about this and this activational process of coming into the High Priestess, which we also have for the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine is the High Priestess, okay? She's the keeper of the waters. She's the keeper of the cup. She's there to receive the Holy Union. The Divine Masculine is looking at the root chakra matters in terms of the physicality of what even needs to shift within his own internal world, external world, and then also the bigger picture of the new earth. Because I was talking about, I think it was a few days ago, around the full moon, that the new earth is being integrated right now. So the new earth is being integrated. The heart is literally connecting the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. We have the heart in the middle right here. We have the Divine Masculine with the sword. He is the King of Swords. And we have the High Priestess, like, coming together right here. So this is about truth and speech, very much for the Divine Masculine. And this is about higher energies of wisdom and remembrance. And it is that 11 energy that she has right now, you know, the divine balance. And he has these trees, and they're both sitting on their thrones. So it's a very interesting dynamic. Divine Feminine is really feeling like looking outside again, which is the card that showed up again for the full moon. She's still looking kind of like outside in the physicality, but she's very much in her High Priestess essence of her inner power. And the heart is uniting the twins. But I really feel, it's really interesting, the Divine Masculine feels a little bit of defeat. Divine Feminine offered her heart and shared and came into her truth and like kind of like evoked something within him. Or depending on what gender you are, it doesn't matter. It's Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. That is, you know, it's an energy. She provoked something within him and stirred his heart up a bit to awaken the heart. So the heart is what's uniting them. The heart is uniting them. The king is literally like above the Ace of Cups. Okay? And above the king of waters, because this is all about water. Water is all about love, and the body of water is within the earth, and that is being activated within the world, because that energy needs to ripple out to the whole universe within the world. So this is about healing. There's this healing of, you know, looking and opening up that, you know, big picture, opening up to the stage, literally, of the union. So this new aspect of the veil can open as the physical and the spiritual are like becoming one in the world, in the earth, which is part activating the 5D and the new earth template. And the Divine Masculine is looking at the physicality, he's looking at his root chakras, he's looking at all those essences of the roots he needs to look at to set a new platform. Because he has the King of Wands, it's about, you know, he's kind of like looking this way, actually. So the external. The feminine is like looking at the spiritual, but she is also looking at the spiritual energetic systems within the world of what can she do in the physical world. And because we have Mercury retrograde going on, she's kind of internalizing it and externalizing. And he is literally just he's sitting on his throne. We had the Queen of Wands before, and right now I see the High Priestess showing up for the Divine Feminine energetically, and the Temperance card, which is about the alchemy of the union taking place. So the king is kind of looking outside, like, I'm going to be my king and look at practical matters, and I'm going to look at my root, what I need, all that stuff. But again, they are within the heart. They are within their heart together. They are also receiving, like, okay, I want to be standing up on my throne again. It's like he's kind of like being in his kingdom, but looking at like the physical things and everything being aligned. It's very almost quite Virgo alignment energy. So he's looking at maybe the regeneration of the new, and like receiving a new gown, like a new cloak, which means like he literally has been transforming a lot of energy for the physical form of the union to take place. Very about the financial, very much also about contemplation and retreat, because we have the card number 9. So he's been looking at the practical, grounded, rooted energy, which again takes me back to this earthy energy of the root chakra. And Divine Feminine has been looking at her sacral chakra. And this is about her coming in an aspect of empowerment, creativity, High Priestess, the Temperance about alchemy, High Priestess. But that is looking in the external world, coming into the heart. Again, the divine union is looking at both the emotional aspect, the energetic aspect, and then fulfilling their mission. It's kind of like mission and heart and union unite right now. But the energy that's rooting the whole thing is the eternal lovers coming home. And it is the Ace of Cups. It's this love, the Ace of Hearts, this love energy, the wings opening up, the star being in the heart, the soul being in the heart. So they are literally internally home. They're just needed to externalize the whole thing together of the Divine Feminine aligning her in her Divine Feminine queendom energy, her High Priestess, and the Divine Masculine aligning in the physicality of his kinghood in the physical. So it's like they're stepping into alignment of their Divine Feminine and their Divine Masculine, which is opening up the gates to enter into the world, into the fact of union and wholeness, and into holy love and their heart together. And the feminine is literally in the space of merging all aspects of herself and merging with the Divine Masculine energetically. But again, he was feeling this defeat of walking away because he felt he had to shift a situation, and that's okay. And as he's stepping into, his energy of alignment with his thoughts, emotions, and everything, he's becoming a prosperous being, and he's able to give love in the romance energies of giving it to the Divine Feminine, and the eyes are like being opened up and being watched. So she's guarding him, he's guarding her, and there's this divine energy, this bubble of love coming through energetically from him. But in the physical, he's kind of looking at the things that need to be done beforehand, like the practical. The Divine Feminine is looking into the external world. She's merging with her higher self and her 3D plane self, and merging that aspect of 5D, because we're bringing in this energy of 5D. So it's like they're doing their dance. The sacral chakra is about creation and love and abundance and divine energy of Divine Feminine coming down. The root chakra is about the Divine Masculine bringing down a new foundation of Divine Masculine energy, which is a completely new platform. So for the Divine Masculine, he's kind of going through a bit of a winding path which he hasn't done before. And the Divine Feminine has kind of always known what she's needed to do. It's just about now embodying that into the external world. And she's wanting to move this forward. It's like she's ready for her king. This is the Knight of Wands. So we have the King of Wands here, but she's kind of just receiving the Knight of Wands. And it's also about taking action. It's like she's taking action towards her goals, her wishes, her dreams. And she's also taking action towards the union by expressing how she feels from her sacral chakra, and just being in that moment of like sharing how she feels no matter what comes up. And the faith of her heart is bringing down this cosmic energy of just like complete empowerment, complete love, and stability. There's this beautiful stability within her heart and her energy of creation and her old ancient wisdom and her new technology coming through right now. And she's literally like offering the wine to drink. And she's offering this to the union. It says she offers the sacred wines of drink. She's literally drinking from her sacred divine wine of the divine feminine, and she's also offering it to the world. She's offering it to the divine masculine. She's offering her heart. She's offering her sacred container of creation. She's offering this to the unions. I think the divine feminine is actually giving a lot of energy to this, but she needs to remember to be in her authority of creation, of her high priestess, to stand in that energy. And she has very much these very pillared energies, but her high wisdom is coming through right now. And the stability and grounding into the earth of that new template of divine feminine is really important. I feel the divine masculine is doing that in a very practical, mattered way. So it's like they're merging in this higher aspect. They're seeking the truth. They're embracing it. They're opening up like these new ways of being divine feminine, divine masculine into the world. It's like, she's walking through this gateway of like, there is no separation. You and me are one. We are creating this together. We are in this together. I'm committed. You're committed. We are creating our reality together. We have a divine job here to do, and we're doing this together. And there's this whole energy just coming through, and it's all about the heart, the sacral, like this alignment of sacral, heart, and root coming together. I can see aligning to this roadmap that's kind of like opening everything up, of coming home, of like receiving the cup of union, of being open to like the queen and kingdom, like coming together and merging together as one. And there's two Ace of Cups. So that's very, very powerful. One is rooting it, and one is kind of under the King of Cups. So it's like the matter of just alchemical process just coming through. We're opening up all these veils. We're opening up all these doorways. We're opening up all these dimensions. And we're embracing, which is one of the cards that was above this deck, we're embracing our heart in the world. We're redefining the energy and grounding in with the moon and the union of the tree. And we're embracing the impossible made possible of divine feminine energy coming through from Earth. So the spiritual energy is really coming through from the divine feminine. It's literally about the whole world right now. And this Ace of Cups coming through. And these energies that are like, on a side note, we have the star, again, it's about the water and the earth, the emotion and the physicality, the physical body and the emotional body. It's like this balance of this wish coming true. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is about abundance. We're walking into the Garden Eden of abundance and love. And then we have here the Ace of Swords, about being knighted, the knighting of the king, the knighting of the queen, the sword and the crown becoming one, the chalice and the sword becoming one. There's just this amazing energy coming through right now, just being born. And this energy from this card that was literally crowning the reading before on the full moon is now rooting the energy with the Ace of Cups. So it's this beautiful energy of coming home, this beautiful energy of like reuniting, but also empowering each other on their mission, on their journey, and taking it to the next level. We're literally bringing down all this stuff from what we're wanting to create from spirit into the earth, into this energy. The ether and the physical are becoming one. And there is a lot of energy going on right now. So if you want some clarity for your union, I'm here for that right now. And I'm grateful. Thank you again for supporting us and your beautiful comments and likes and shares and subscriptions. So we're really coming into the heart of the matter, which is love of creation, and knowing that we're always creating this together with our divine masculine, our divine feminine, and we're like opening up, we're just opening up all these curtains that don't need to be closed anymore. And that is really an empowered space of creation. And there's this stability and faith and trust, and it's like root chakra, heart chakra, and sacral. It's like everything is kind of aligning right now. And we're merging in divine union as we're embracing how we feel, embracing and expressing and creating and bringing down spirit to earth and merging the 5D with earth that we have literally been engaging with on a daily basis. So namaste. I hope you feel this empowerment of love. I'm here for you, and gratitude to everyone, and have a beautiful day. Namaste.